Assignment 5, Group Waste Audit. Our group is made up of myself, Cameron Clark,
Ellie Foster,
and Maddie Robertson. So Nova Scotia's objective is to change the outlook of waste from being a nuisance in people's lives to being a resource in people's daily lives. The goal by 2015 was to increase the diversion rate to 50% and reach a goal of 300 kilograms per person per year. And there's no recent updates on how this goal is taking.
Nova Scotia's approach to waste diversion is that they have split the province into seven different regions. The approach to waste diversion within Nova Scotia varies by region, and waste facilities are also dependent by the region. Since there's a waste facility within each region, it avoids unnecessary transportation costs as well as the possibility for discrepancies between how waste is to be dealt with. Within each region, they must also meet provincial standards that are set by Nova Scotia, such as recyclable items are all banned from landfills, and that waste should be sorted into plastic, paper, refundable, and compost. They will also not collect unsorted waste. The HRM specific approach to waste diversion, there is a curbside collection based on a bag program where organics go into the green cart, and an organic green cart will contain your food waste, cooking oils and fats, and plants and yard waste. There's also blue bag recyclables, which will be in a transparent blue bag at the end of your driveway, and that will have all plastic items, all glass items, and steel and aluminum items such as cans. There's also paper recyclables, which are supposed to be in a transparent blue bag, and this will contain dry paper, egg cartons, and cardboard. However, cardboard is traditionally supposed to be bundled up and put aside from the other items. And lastly, the standard garbage waste, which is supposed to be in a clear garbage bag. Each household is also given one black bag, which is considered a privacy bag. And within these clear garbage bags, styrofoam, empty aerosols, and other non-recyclable items such as coffee cups will go into those bags.
Waste generation and diversion stats of Canada in 2012. As a whole, Canada produced an average of 720 kilograms of undiverted waste per capita. 62% of this undiverted waste is generated by non-residential sources, such as industry, commercial, and construction operations. Canada diverts an average of 25% of their waste from landfills. So when we're talking about Nova Scotia as a province, they outperform all of the other provinces, and they generate an undiverted waste of 386 kilograms per capita. For reference, at the other extremity of the spectrum is Alberta with a statistic of 1,007 kilograms of diverted weight per capita. Nova Scotia produces 154 kilograms per capita of undiverted residential waste, not including the construction and industry operations. Nova Scotia diverts 41% of total generated waste from the landfill, once again outperforming all of the other provinces in Canada. Between the years 2002 and 2012, Nova Scotia's undiverted waste generation per capita decreased by 40 kilograms per year.
Each member of our group performed a waste audit. Since Ellie and I live together, we performed our waste audit together to account for waste that we produce together. In our household, we have 4 deposit locations. We deposit our compost, paper recycling, other recycling, and waste all in separate bags. In this audit, the paper recycling and other recycling are grouped together under one general recycling section. Every item that was deposited was weighed using a kitchen scale and grouped according to where it was being deposited. We deposited all of our garbage correctly, and it was summed at the end of each day.
Here you can see the amount of waste that is produced each day. You can see that it can vary day to day depending on what we cook or if we have extra cans or bottles around or anything like that. So we summed all these values together to get a total household value seen in the second to last row and divided this value by 2 to get the average that each of us produced in a week. To summarize these results, on average, each person produced 2.33 kilograms of waste in 1 week. This corresponds to 121 kilograms of waste in 1 year. 31.6% of our waste could not be recycled, which results in 38.29 kilograms of undiverted waste in 1 year. On average, Nova Scotia residents produce 154 kilograms of undiverted waste each year. This means that we produce 24.8% of what the average Nova Scotian produces. So how do we end up producing so much lower than most Nova Scotians? We sort all of our waste in the proper bins. We use reusable containers or water bottles, and we are just mindful of our waste that we are producing. So it really is that easy. Put your waste in the proper containers, use reusable options when possible, and be mindful of the waste. Now, Cam, how about that compost?
All right, so my waste audit procedure, a little bit more unique than the girls. I only have 3 streams available in my apartment for waste diversion, including blue bag recycling, paper recycling, and garbage waste. We don't have a compost bin in my apartment, unfortunately. The way that I performed my waste audit was I used a kitchen scale to weigh my waste, then I summed the daily values in the table.
So this is Cam's waste generation of diverted waste for his recycling and his total garbage produced. And then this slide is Cam's incorrectly sorted undiverted waste. As you can see, the garbage is not happy in the corner up there from this statistic. To summarize these results, Cam produced a total of 0.95 kilograms per week, yielding a total of 49.4 kilograms per year of undiverted waste. This number is much less than Nova Scotia's yearly undiverted waste per year, being 154 kilograms per capita. Cam produced a total waste of 1,605 grams in a week, and of this, 655 grams is recycled, aka diverted. This results in a diverted waste percent of 41%, which is the exact same as Nova Scotia's percent of undiverted waste. For the material that could have been diverted for the group, Cam had 1,605 grams of waste produced in the week. Out of this, 713 grams could have theoretically been diverted. This gives a result of 44% of waste that had the potential to be diverted. For Maddie and Ellie, 100% of the waste that had the potential to be diverted was. This is due to the system they created, seen at the end of the PowerPoint. So what we learned that Nova Scotia is doing very well compared to the other provinces, but there's always room for improvement. Taking a simple measures such as reducing your impact can go a long way. It's easy for the proper recycling protocols to get neglected in a student or sharing home, and that we can be the change and we can go buy that green bin. Right, Cam?
Yep, I'm gonna get a green bin.
Alright, so you're in mine and Maddie's apartment and you can see how we arrange our waste. So, as you can see, the garbage is getting a little bit full, so we'll take you down and show you where we put it. But Maddie and I have a system where we have a list of everything that we put in the garbage. We have a lot of knowledge on what goes in the compost, but if you follow me, you can see how we recycle. So we have 2 blue bags here. This one's for our paper products, and this is for our non-paper, such as glass bottles, cans, etc. And we're gonna bring you with us to go put it away.
Can't wait to put all my garbage in one bin.
Stop!
Oh!
You need to sort that!
How?
Let's come over here with you, Cam.
Okay.
Okay, so you got a green bin, and you got your recycling,
Okay.
and your paper recycling. So this is your paper recycling here. So it goes over with the other papers.
But what do I do with this?
Well, that one comes over here to this recycling bin. Plastics.
What about this compost bin?
That's the green bin. Come over here.
Oh,
Thanks, Cam.
smells like leachate. There is leachate.